Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope. This one's for you, Virgo. This is a big month for you to review your finances as we come into October 2021. Perhaps you have work questions on your mind, or you're looking to manage your resources in new ways. That's a big focus of the astrology for you. But because Mercury will be retrograde until October the 18th, it's going to be best to plan important purchases or other decisions that might affect your finances during that second part of the month after the 18th. And I think for Virgo people, these Mercury retrogrades are extra potent because Mercury is your ruling planet. So really tune into that. You can lean into the energy to do more introverted type of activities, more things that you can accomplish on your own, and anything that is involving resolving the past. This should be excellent energy for Virgo people who want to kind of hole up and get things organized for themselves. Definite good use of that Mercury retrograde. Now we've got Mars moving in Libra through the 30th, and that's going to be really good for money-making ideas that involve teamwork. You're going to be especially supported to build on anything that's already in progress, as I mentioned, and your ability to be flexible and take differing views into account might be your greatest asset this month. Now, the new moon on October 6th is going to be at 13 degrees of Libra. This is an excellent new moon for Virgos to set intentions related to finances, material resources, business or employment, and any intentions that have to do with your self-worth or self-esteem. Those are always good intentions to set. People tend to overlook that, but it's very important. Sometimes we need to boost our own morale and remind ourselves of our strengths. Now, with this Mercury retrograde at this new moon, it's also a great time to consider what is ready to be released from your life to make room for new activities or relationships that you desire. Now we have Venus moving into Sagittarius on October the 7th, and that could inspire you to improve your home in some way. If your home hasn't felt like the sanctuary you want it to be, perhaps maybe something as simple as rearranging the furniture can make you feel more at ease. Shake up the old energy by clearing clutter, giving yourself a new view, adding some decorative touches that remind you of some of your favorite places in the world could help you to feel more energized. If you're not able to get out and travel right now, you could make your home or your living space feel a bit more exciting. Have some images of, like I said, some places around the world that light you up and make you feel happy. Now, if there's a family member who seems challenging this month, just give them some space. This astrology with Venus in Sagittarius is pointing to the need for freedom. So you might be the one needing it, someone close to you might be, but stay flexible and open to different ways of working things out. And as I was saying, once Mercury goes direct October 18th, it'll be easier to have clear communications. Now, if you have a very important decision, maybe you're launching something or a big step in a whole new direction in your life, I might consider waiting to implement those changes November 6th or later. That's when we clear what's known as the shadow phase of this Mercury retrograde cycle. We get a shadow phase on either side of the official retrograde every time, kind of a warm up and a cool down. So the cool down phase goes after Mercury stations direct on October 18th all the way to November 6th. So keep that November 6th date in mind. If there's something extra critical or important, your best bet might be to go ahead and target early November for a big step forward. Now we've got this month's full moon on October 20th at 27 degrees of Aries. And that's going to add a bit of intensity to your closest relationships. Interpersonal conflicts might arise. They'll probably feel blown out of proportion. So definitely, if something like that comes up, avoid reacting around this date of the full moon, because the full moon always exaggerates things. And I'd say in Aries, things can tend to escalate quickly. So if others are trying to stir up a fight, just take a step back. You might become aware of the need that you actually do need to stand up for yourself in some way. But you're going to have the most successful conversations a few days after the full moon, when the energy will calm. The sun is going to move into Scorpio on the 23rd, and that creates a favorable atmosphere for reflection. Writing projects or journaling are going to be particularly supported in the coming month after the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd. And this time period is also a really good time to craft a marketing or advertising strategy and plan out careful communications. So if you have something like that, you can kind of target after the 23rd for those types of activities. I hope you can make the most of October's astrology. Be safe and be well.